Yeah, thank you. Wilbert Montgomery is our running back coach. Wilbert is a star. He's a star coach. He's a star human being, star father, star husband. He was a star football player, for the Philadelphia Eagles. All-pro player, one of the best backs to play the game. At one time, he was the fastest human being in the world. Did you know that? At one time, he was. Yep. a long time ago. But he's a great coach. I think Wilbert is a rising star in the profession. To me, Wilbert could be a head coach in this league just like that and do a great job. So hopefully he'll get that opportunity.
NFC championship game, and I had no idea that I was going to play in a ball game. So I just grabbed my helmet and I come running right up to Coach Vermeil and said, I'm ready to go. The next play was 4-6 slant and running off to the left side and broke it back to the right side, and next thing you know, I was running for the end zone. It was the start of a beautiful game for the city of Philadelphia and the Philadelphia Eagles.
The Philadelphia Eagles are in the Super Bowl at long last.
I never knew that I was going to have the opportunities that came my way. And when I got a call back in Texas and I was going to take my final exam at the university there, and I got a call from a sports writer, and the question was, what do you think about being a Philadelphia Eagle? And at that point there, I just shook my head because I didn't know nothing about the Philadelphia Eagles. I had no idea about the city of brotherly love, but I'd come to know the city quite well. My rookie season came as a blessing because Coach Vermeil gave me an opportunity, and it's what I did with those opportunities, because he knew what he wanted and he was looking for certain kind of people. And I guess I must be one of those guys that fit the bill.
Wilbert Montgomery is playing magnificent football.
So I ended the season rushing for over 100 yards. And Coach Vermeil brought me into his office and he said, you are the starting halfback and it's your job to lose. And I made a commitment to myself that every day that I was going to work out twice a day, I was going to run, I was going to lift. And once you emerge as a player, it's like, what do you do to stay on top? And on any given Sundays, no matter who's on the other side of the field, you have to say and think and believe that, hey, I'm the best player on this field today. And I just felt that, hey, when it was time for me to touch the field, I had to be the best of the best. And I wanted to prove to them that I could be the best. That was just my mindset. I want to win. So, me playing for Philly, playing against the Cowboys, oh man, those were days of days.
Here's Montgomery, streaking into the Dallas secondary, and he could be gone.
Montgomery showing all kinds of moves. Cowboy defenders chasing him all over the field, and Wilbert Montgomery having his day of days.
It was a good field, and it was our time, and we answered the bell. And it wasn't about Wilbert Montgomery. It was about the city, and it was about the players, and it was about the passion that everybody had and how they embraced us.
Speaking of Ray Rice, I spoke with his position coach down on the field today, and that is one Wilbert Montgomery.
He loves working with the kid because the kid gives you so much to work with.
I went on from West Defford, and Coach Harbaugh brought me in, gave me an opportunity to come here to Baltimore to be his running back coach and being a part of what he wanted to bring to this city.
And he's got that kind of enthusiasm, for everything he does. He got done playing, became a high school coach. And that's when I got to know him, because Coach Reed got real close to him in Philadelphia. And he just said, talk about this guy. Hey, it's Wilbert Montgomery. He's going to be a heck of a coach, man. He's really a special guy.
They really going to play those backside gaps. Yeah. They're going to play those backside gaps, so we got to stay free to the course. You know what I'm saying?
He's a huge part of what we're doing. The players love him, and he's tough. He's demanding. He's just a tremendous X and O coach. He understands the game. He's got a great feel, for the game.
He has a belief himself, and he sees how he wants this team. And now working with him and helping him, trying to mold and build this team into what he wants.
I think he kind of epitomizes the spirit of our football team in a lot of ways. He's a hard-nosed competitor, and he's a person that cares about everybody around him.
And I tell you what, those guys helped me become the guy that I am today. You give me the opportunity to coach and be around guys like Ray Rice, Willis McGahee. I can't thank those guys enough.
running back Wilbert Montgomery has never been anything but a star to Eagle fans. And in 1980, he further ensured their loyalty by leading the team in rushing and receiving, despite a series of nagging injuries.
I didn't have any idea I was going to play the game. For me as a kid, that was a fun thing for me to do, to get out there. And then when we got together with the other kids in the block, on the school ground, we played football, and I started to see myself a little bit better than the other kids while we were out there. I was able to do more things than the other kids.
Gives off inside, running with Montgomery up the right side. Left 30, 25, 20, 10, touchdown! Wilbert Montgomery!
I did not think I was going to be drafted because I didn't play that senior season. And when I got called from Garden Fords, and he said, "Hey, you are been selected by the Philadelphia Eagles in the 6th round." I said, "The Philadelphia who?" Because truthfully, I never heard of Philadelphia Eagles. You Texas, it's all Cowboys. And throughout my career, it never was looking for a compliment. It's just that, hey, I worked hard today. How can I be better at working harder tomorrow? And Coach Vermeil, biggest praise that I ever received from him is that I was the guy that set the example of how practice was going to be every day. When you want to see how we're going to practice, just watch Wilbert Montgomery, because he was 110% all the time. I don't care where I got the ball, it was wide open. And I didn't complain about reps that I was taking, because I just felt that, hey, this is what I'm getting paid to do.
Squeeze that ball, keep the nose up, keep the nose up, keep the nose up. Eye level and above with the hands, eye level and above. There we go.
I never wanted to coach. That's the honest thing. I never wanted to coach. And Coach Vermeil come in and get the St. Louis Rams job. And he said to me, "How do Coach Montgomery sound?" And I was a little bit hesitant about it. And I said, "It sounds good, but I wasn't quite sure. It's something that I really wanted to do." But I had the opportunity, and I seized the opportunity by coming to St. Louis.
Have won the Super Bowl.
Good track, man. Good track. 4x1 relay team, baby. 4x1 relay team.
Here, we sit in a room where greatness is on the wall right behind me. This is the epitome of the National Football League. When you go back in the years, how can you not be a running back? And you sit in this room, not look at the history of the wall back there, and I would like to see who's going to be the next Kevin Mack or the next Ernest Binder in this room, that want their name on the board up here. Who's going to be that guy? The flag is there. Someone got to pick it up. So those challenges are always out there, and I love this offense because I love what it gives the backs to do. This is a one-cut offense, go north, go north, go north. And if you can do that, you can become a good back in this league, especially in this offense.